All right. Saturday, April 5th is the hard end of the week. Let's see how we do. Start with a hard puzzle. All right. Let's also okay. Bunch of gaps can fill in. The nice rotational symmetry again. I saw a double 2 in the top, but can fill in a few more things. Is that right? If there's 3 places it could go, if we went here, then yeah. If we went here, that'd be bad too. So, definitely can't go here. Okay, there's a double 2 up here. And gotta grab that. This, we're gonna have to get this one from this right here. And this crossover. Got a double 2 there. We got this cross here, which we gotta get from below. As well as down here. It's either here or it's here. If it's here, then we can't go there. We would have to put it here. And we couldn't go there. Could we ever go there? We could go there. Actually, no. If we go here, then we'd have to go here and have to go here, and we'd be broke. So can't go there, which means we can fill that in. We gotta grab this guy, and we have to put this here, which means we gotta go from this side. Cool. Tuck in that corner. This is the cross we have to get from one of these places, and this, we could go right there or here, which means we have to go there, and then we'd be in trouble. So we can't go there, we gotta go here. Okay. That's actually filled in. We gotta grab this top one. Well, this dude is a lot of options still. One of these two spots is going to fill in that X. It can't go here because that would cross out this, so we got to fill that. And here, right, it's top X here. One of two places. There's some options there. And those are all fair game, interestingly. Oh wait, so none of that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. To get this cross, we got to go there and there. Okay. That narrowed it down. All right, and the side here could do one of these two things. Could do this one, which means we'd have to go here, which we could do, and then we could do cross. Or we could go like this. That feels the same. To get this guy, we have to go here. Okay. A couple of options here. Okay, so this has to be from the bottom. We could go one of these places. So it's 1, 2, 3 here, and then we're in trouble. So we're actually immediately in trouble. So if we go here, then actually we had a choice. We could have gone, oh no, we can't go here. Have to go up top, which means we have to do this, which means this is X'd out. So we can't go here, gotta go here. This is getting filled up. We could go down, which means we'd have to go up. Or we could go right. We actually only have one choice now. And then we have this X, so that's in trouble. To get this one, we got to place one there. To get this bottoms, to get this cross, we could go here. Except that would cross. Okay. Cool. It's not too bad. Felt like there wasn't too many guess points where you have to go too far down one rabbit hole. That's when it gets a little too challenging for me. About 6 minutes, yeah. Alright, some strands. In it to win it. There's 3. Ear, peer, tree, hat, or we're going to cross out the R. Beak. In it to win it. So you're winning. There's an look like an occupy. Happy, sort of. Beam. They don't like doing the crosses. They might not be crosses allowed in some cases. There's tally, but we lose the R. What would be in it to win it? You're going to win something. Like a race. Or win it. A contest. There's test or spew. Prose, but the W down here look like power, but row, rose, rower, or hat, hate, put, puts, change, or changes. Changes is interesting. Game changes, game changers. Okay, what is that? Game changers. I thought like threes would be good, or a three-pointer, or a steal, or what sort of game are we playing? Oh, a comeback. Okay, just an upset and a rally. Oh, and these are positive and negative, maybe. So a row is bad, and a sweep this is all one word. A three-peat? What is a three-peat? The third consecutive championship or first place finish by a single. Oh, okay. For the third time you win. Oh, so these actually all are positive, of like a three-peat, a row, like that easily win, and also a clean sweep. Interesting. I was wanting it to be a like in it to win it, and then this game changer in like a bad way. But yeah, I guess game changer is always positive. All right, cool. Co-chair, but that is that actually considered a word? Uh-huh. With a D. Hair. Hairdo. Is hairdo considered? Hairdo? That's still not all the letters. Hard. Hardcore. Crow. Mm-mm. Hood. Chair hood or hood chair or Robin Hood looks like, but co-chair. Hair with a CH maybe. Cheddar, no. Hairdo. Choir. Choir, and then we're missing the AD. Ad hoc. Is ad hoc considered? That's two words, right? Yeah. Interesting. Hood is interesting. And card. Car hood. That's not a. These are all feel very compound, like co-chair and hairdo. But I like hood or roach. But then missing the ID. Huh. I have to look back at it. Try some connections. Crossword, time, star, sign, rainbow, menu, contract, billboard, banner, people, grimace, engage, retain, header, semblance, sidebar. Wow, that's a lot of things. There's like an advertisement could be on a billboard or a banner or a header or a sign. Sign's a little. And a sidebar. I guess these could all, like header and sidebar, are kind of more digital. These are all very large words. Semblance, crossword, and rainbow, like these are compound words. And billboard also, crossword, rainbow, billboard, contract. We'll try this. Yeah, one away here actually. Banner, header, sidebar, and sign, maybe, and billboard's compound. Nope. Things that are maybe printed out, like a banner, a menu, a contract, and a crossword. You could print those. Not at all. Billboard, crossword, contract, rainbow, and then but sidebar. Crossword is black and white. Crossword is prints. Crossword's on a grid. You could have a grid. Time. Time is a magazine. People's a magazine. I think Star's a magazine. Billboard is a magazine. Ooh, we got one. Header, banner. Yeah. Not the easy one, though. Sign, a header. Grimace is interesting. Like, grimace is a facial expression. There's some sort of mascot or person related to McDonald's, like purple. He's purple. Okay. There's purple in a rainbow. There's... Ooh. That felt kind of cool. Semblance, all these, yeah, don't feel as much like they're colored. But that would have been cool. Maybe it is. Contract, contract, like expand and contract, retain, engage, sign. Those are all having to do kind of legal sort of things of like sign someone. Employ, yeah, okay. Engage is a little tough there. So Grimace was purple. Menu. There's a green in there somewhere. Sidebar, banner, header, menu. Those are all things related to layout of a website, maybe, or if like you have a banner, a header, a side, yeah, of your website. Parts of a website, okay. And Grimace, crossword, rainbow, semblance. What's semblance there? Ending with, whoa. Mace, sword, bow, and lance. It wasn't anything about semblance. Okay. Yikes. I wanted it to be Grimace and rainbow. Grimace is purple, right? Big purple blob. Yeah. Oh well. Maybe in another day. All right. Slightly big mini for the Saturday. Cumberbund. Got a band. Unicorns defining feature. That's probably a horn. Cumberbund example. Does a cummerbund like go around your waist in a tuxedo or flamboyant? Cheese covered dip. Queso. Queso. Singer in a synagogue. Don't know. Like decision making in a hierarchical organization, top down, where a browser might get cookies. Like a bakery? Or, yeah, that's a tablespoon. So this is a bakery. That's nice. Raccoon-like mammal of South America. Oh, koala. Okay. 10 in a lane. Like a ball, like bowling? A pin? Pins? Mixes it as a drink. Stirs or shakes. Shaken, not stirred. Lap protector. Politician on a fighting oligarchy tour with Ocasio-Cortez. First A. Actors, so that's wrong. Actors. Fun cummerbund. I thought that was a swath or something. Flamboyant, showy. Oh, is it just a sash? And Sanders. Okay, yes. Pins. Lap protector. Nacho, yes. And is it canter and napkin? Coty? Yeah, Coty. Coati? Coty. Coty. That does look like a raccoon. I had it as, yeah. Koala does not look like a raccoon. And a canter. Yes, that sounds familiar as a word, but not a cantor. Leads the musical part of the service. Okay. Napkin. Lap protector, yeah. All right. Out of my way. We got a rotationally or mirror symmetry here. Measure equivalent to 1/6 of a fluid ounce. A milliliter or something? Feathery neckwear named after a featherless animal. Feathery. High-level chess players such as Magnus Carlsen and Hikaru Nakamura. I don't know the top term for a chess player. They're both men, but there's a term for like dom or of what they're called. A high-level chess player. I'm not sure. Enjoyed croquetas and gambas al ajillo for 2. 8, I guess. Not sure. Like surfaces with lots of friction. Sticky or for mature audiences? Adults or something? That's too short. Fan setting for when you want a gentle breeze. Medium? Med? Shot put. Nice way to say goodbye. Address abbreviation that drops new. Avenue. Uneasy feeling. Bragacy rapper Nakai. Don't know. Classic arcade series featuring Ken and Chun-Li. Street Fighter? Person who travels often for work. Maybe kind of a play on words of traveling. Like could be travels. Well, traveling's a negative thing in basketball. Corporate head. Could be a CEO. Something slide. Cha-cha slide. Potentially dangerous, but highly rewarding, I hope. 1 of 3 in an ellipsis is a dot. Kind of cannabis plant. Hemp. Poly-sci. Large knife from the Philippines. Lager alternatives. Ales. Cookie container, a jar. Well in Spanish or French. Tray. Well, cuisine often prepared outdoors. Maybe barbecue and bien. Well, très bien, very well. Yeah, and BBQ. Colombo in Sri Lanka. Aptly hidden in Poseidon as Sai is like his trident. Okay. Whoops. We were down here. Droop. Sag. There are 4 in a gallon. Quarts, croquetas, and gambas al ahilo for 2. Maybe tapas. Portfolios for many action movie performers. Stunt reels. I guess that's a teaspoon. Specialist at a dog or cat spa. A pet groomer. Short physique. Fit. Feathery neckwear. Possible response to voulez-vous plus de coq au vin? Would you like more of the coq au vin? Oui or non? Maybe both? I think that's what that's asking. Voulez? Do you want more of the coq au vin? That could be an N or an O. Feathery neckwear. Neckwear of a scarf or feathery though. Like a lei or something, but a throw, but you have all the fuzz for, I don't know. 110 or older for a super centenarian. Their age. Centenarian, so the super is 10. No problem. I'm something do it. Big breaks for many TV actors. Maybe it's not med. Could be low. And then that's swear. And glad to do it. And big breaks for many TV actors. Oh, grandmasters, GMs, yes. Big breaks for many TV actors. Movie deals or movie somethings. That's a ton. Ooh, don't know that. For mature audiences, peckish, hungry. Kraken's domain, the sea, angst, yeah. Roaming something, person who travels often for work. Ahi and Nadia, okay, maybe. Big breaks for many TV actors. Movie, cameos, movie. Movie roles. Road Warrior. Where else we were here? Endings that make you go, ah, twists. And cookie container. Like cookies for browser, like a tab, but a cookie container. A tin. Piece of connective tissue. Ooh, fascia, like with an S, I think. Bothering, irking. Potentially dangerous, but highly rewarding, I hope. Is risky for mature audiences. That's the DR. That looks bad. Like surfaces with rough. And that could be we. A boa, yes. Short physique. A bod and adieu. Rated R. Okay, there it is. I've had Street Fighter over a year now. Road Warrior. Street Fighter and Road Warrior. Nice. Pretty darn good. yes or no was interesting. Adieu is a nice way to say goodbye, but nice as in niece. Clever. And risky is, but highly rewarding, I hope. It's risky but worth it. Okay. Oh, this is the hard stuff now. Definitely boss level. See how we do before we gotta get some outside help, if at all. Between 75 and 140 for an adult cheetah. It's not their age, but it could be their top speed. Um, that's just MPH, but top speed. Door fastener. I want it to be that, like a hinge. Hinge actually fits. Time to break out the pencil. Hinge, maybe. Between 75 and 140 for an adult cheetah. That's definitely their speed, but their high or some sort of abbreviation I'm not familiar with. Animal that lends its name to a Tex-Mex order. Don't know my Tex-Mex. Like carne or asada? Is that... That's just meat. That's not actually a dish. Creature with a white winter coat. It was a polar bear, but... except not. White winter coat. Except they don't always. Like a snow fox or something. We'll keep going in this. Actor Hutcherson, who played 59 Across, where 59 Across was Katniss's ally in the Hunger Games. Oh, yes. Well, Peeta wasn't that his name? But he has a first name, maybe. Peeta is his last name. Might have to look that up. And the actor who played him, Hutcherson. I don't know that. I would need some help. Like someone who, like some who take testosterone. Not sure. Model organization. Model. Model like a fashion model, or model like something else. What else could be a model? Model could be something. There's a model, like it's branded as a model. Don't know. Label for a pile of submissions. An inbox. Gag order. It's like a prank or a question mark. Gag, like you're gagging on something. Spit it out. Or mathematical process used to model unpredictable phenomena. Probability. But expression of surprise or dismay. Event whose winner is awarded the Larry O'Brien Championship Trophy. Don't know who Larry O'Brien is. Email, folder, heading. With an X, maybe, but not an inbox. Label for a pile of submissions. The in pile or the master in pile, or candidates or resume, or this could be sent or spam or read. Old story coming straight from the horse's mouth. Like the gods Inti and Viracocha. Want to guess maybe like Aztec or Incan, one of those. Gag order. Could end in an A or an I. That's a Z in there. Like fuzzy logic. And then that's Aztec. Whoops. Aztec. And this could be sent, spam, read. I like the Z's though. Inane. Zany. Email folder. Heading. Gag order. Like a word end in A could be bra or ska, but tra, gag order. Expression of surprise or dismay. Could look up Larry O'Brien. Like someone who, like some, I want to say someone, some who take testosterone. Supposed existence, supposed evidence for extraterrestrial life. Where would there be evidence of water? But much sought after. Like est, like bestest or something. Human geography and calculus BC for short. Calculus BC, it sounds like an AP class. Human geography. But I'm not sure the three letters there. AP test or APT. Ape, Latin for before. Medicinal plants whose skin is actually toxic to humans. Just plants to think of aloe as medicinal, but house in Milan. Milan, Italy. Villa, or is it simple just knowing the name, the term house in Italian? I want to say casa, but that's Mexican and Spanish. Ooh, oops, that slipped my mind. Sorry about that, or so sorry to hear of that. Too bad, or too bad, so sad, but there's already a so. Something worth contributing to for short. An IRA, like savings. Alas, maybe not fuzzy logic. Time to give up. Quitting time or quit time? Something the stout, a sainted Norwegian king. A billowy garment. Could be a dress. Seems a little simple. Skilled. Adept. Smart, capable, able. Skilled with a G. Might be wrong. Hem. Sew up. In which you might be in an uncomfortable position among your peers. Okay. Rosas y Oquideas. Don't know. Rosas is roses or and something. Film character with obsessive fans called Brogres. A film character. Brogue. Exit quickly from a car. Ejects from a car. Leaps out, jumps out. Juicy news to share, so to speak. Is it GOS? G-O-S? That sounds a little. Ridiculousness Network. Best picture between Nomadland and Everything Everywhere All at Once. Coda? Was it Coda? Is that what that was called? Okay. I think another billowy garment. Only if you actually want to. Having ears pricked. Like a piercing. Do a lazy, lousy job. Katniss's ally in Hunger Games, played by Hutcherson. I want to say maybe Kyle, but no. Bit of wishful thinking. Annual awards decided in part through global online fan balloting. Makeshift use for a flattened cardboard box. If you flatten a cardboard box, you could use it just to draw things on. You could use it as a fort, but that's not when it's flattened. Something poke. Is a slow poke a candy? Door fastener. I liked hinge. That's a good word, but animal that lends its name to a Tex-Mex order. Creature with a white winter coat. World's largest maker of backpacks. Think of Jan Sport, and then the J is could be Josh or something. John. Jan Sport, and then a T, sort of billowy garment. A throw? But that's more like a throw pillow. Hey dude, enough with the jokes. Enough with the jokes. Make a run for it. Flee. Cheese it. Run. Employee who assists employees, for short. like a manager. Might look that up. Larry O'Brien and some other things here. Email folder heading. Maybe doesn't end in an. I liked Aztec. That was cool. And Inti, but inane. What would it be if it could be sent? Heading is an interesting word because it would have just like you could just say email folder, but heading. Ends in C. That could be racy or lacy or Macy. CC. Some breakfast orders informally. Usuals or something. Hawaiian thanks. Aloha. Brazilian misses. Brazilian misses. Ball 2. Strike 1, strike 2. Ball 1, ball 2. Audio system brand. You can think of Sonos. Proto-feminist poet Juana something de la Cruz. Something the Stout. Absolutely awful places. Unable now to back out. Precarious situation metaphorically. Between like a rock and a hard place, or tough situation. Hurdled. Like leapt over, or bygone car manufactured in Lansing, Michigan. Don't know. Quit. No, stop or lie in the sand, say. You could tan if you lie in the sand. Big company in trading cards. Well, just playing cards would be bicycle. Trading cards could be Magic, Magic the Gathering, but that's not actually the company. Trading cards could be Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh or other things. I feel like Magic though would be good, but I don't think that's a company. Isn't that like Wizards of the Coast or? Prepares to sneeze during a Zoom meeting. Mutes. This is a test. This is a test. Ridiculousness. Maybe MTV. This is a test. A trial. Cash App alternative Venmo. Okay, that all felt great. No pressure. Ooh, look at that. Okay, finish the downs here. Billowy garment. With a C, maybe. I thought I thought it was Coda. I thought it started with a C. If I'm thinking of the right film. Uncle something character on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Uncle, I don't know. It could be Uncle Pete, maybe, or Uncle Paul, or Uncle something unique. Dear one. Dear Sir? And some university figures. Feels like deans, but phone it in. Uncle Phil. Bit of wishful thinking. This could be Sir. That's spelled it wrong. Trial. Trial, Venmo, mutes. Bit of wishful thinking. Daydream, or could be dream. Quit. Lost or missed. Bit of wishful thinking. That could be a fill. Big company and trading cards. Precarious situation. Precarious. Hurdled. Ghost feels wrong. Maybe quit. I can only see Sonic. Sonic Brokers? No. Could be missed. Well, I'm going to look up some things of like, is it Uncle Phil? Okay, it's probably Uncle Phil. And bit of wishful thinking. Something dream. Pipe dream. Big company and trading cards. Poppy or something? Makeshift. Use for a flattened cardboard box. Precarious situation. Tightrope? Yeah, we were saying fuzzy logic is probably wrong. Brokers. Film character with SH. Because that feels alright. Tunic. Hurdled. Chucked or something. It could be an end in an ED here. This is a sled. Yeah. It's tops. Yeah. Juicy news to share, so to speak. Hurdled. Like chucked or craned. Craned? Quit. Oops, that slipped my mind. Something forgot. Oh, I forgot, maybe? And yeah, with an O, maybe. Absolutely awful places. Unable to back. I'm unable now to back out. It's like in too deep. And oh, I forgot. Time to give up. Something the stout. Hem, say. Hem has to do with sewing, or I think like suture, or medical plants whose skin is actually toxic to humans. What would be a medical plant? Ball 2? Question mark. I think like it's like a. I want to say like something like Malalo, but that. Oh, aloes is actually plural. Aloes. We can try a little further. Hey, dude, enough with the jokes. Something up. APs, I guess. Ball 2. After party. Nice. Time to give up. Lent. And Olio or Ollie. Absolutely awful places. Hellholes. Having ears pricked. Alert. Billowy garment. It was a tunic. Something could be billowy. Oh, PETA has 2 E's? I think it was PETA, like that. And the SB is a cape. University figures are TAs. Yes. Floret and Olaf could be Olaf. Alter. Yes. Ooh, this feels good. Floret. Bygone car. Exit quickly from a car. Hop out. Lie in the sand is sun. And then bygone car, I'm not sure. An RTO or Rosas y Orquídeas or Orquídeas. Lie in the sand. Sun. Okay, that feels good for the rest of it. Label for pile of submissions. And fuzzy logic actually didn't feel some broken in other places. Latin for before. look that up. Skilled game or Sonos felt good of and tightrope. Juicy news. Tell all or titillate. Chic shock. Hurdled like you. Hurdled is like throwing, right? You could hurdle, feel like hurdled, but hurtled towards you. Um, careened or whoops or chastened. I like careened. Like careened toward. Juicy news to share. Ten te brogers like ogres. Okay, so Shrek. This all feels bad, but Shrek. Quit. Fest. Tess. Juicy news. In which you might be in an uncomfortable position among your peers. Hey dude, enough with the jokes. Something up. Let up or could be S there and then segue. That's pretty crazy. I thought this would be APs. Like time to segue or yoga. Yoga. Uncomfortable position, so like yoga something. A yoga class? And quit. Ceased and tea. Juicy news, the tea. Spill the tea. Okay, tight. Yoga class. Careened. Alright. And hey dude, enough with the jokes. Something guy. Is that Malalo? Malalo? Thanks. Mahalo? Mahalo. Mahalo. Okay. Supposed evidence for extraterrestrial life. Extraterrestrial. Okay. That's like ghost, or you can see graph, or so that could be John or Jean. Or Jake. Hey dude, enough with the jokes. Make a run for it. Could be HR. Something. Model organization. Old story coming straight from the horse's mouth. Gag order. If this isn't hinge, a door. Could be a door fastener. Okay, so like a latch actually would close it. That would fasten it. I'm not sure what this would be if I wanted it to be 3 letters, even if it wasn't L. It's their speed, but crash sites? Much sought after. Make a run for it. Flee. Employee who assists employees. Could be HR. Something maker. That could be okay. Like a Josh. Make a run for it. Run for what, though? Okay, wise guy. Old story coming straight from the horse's mouth. Like actually the horse's mouth? An old story? The and W is interesting. Model, like automaker. Animal that lends its name to a Tex-Mex order. Like Texas or coyotes, or what other sort of a wolf or a armadillo or a sort of related terms there, I don't know. Creature with a white winter coat. A stoat, maybe? Or maybe ends in an S here. Could be crash sites. Sites. HR rep. Old story coming straight from the horse's mouth. Creature could still be stoat. Much sought after. Hot. Oh, is like a churro? LC? No. Trojan War. Okay, yes. OJ's, yes. And seat. Make a run for it like a seat in. Okay. Land speed, like, is a burro LBs? No. Is a donkey and LBs. Land something speed. It feels a little light. House in Milan. Fuzzy clock? No, that's elk. Could still be fuzzy. Model unpredictable phenomena. Yeah, I could look that up. Larry O'Brien. Larry O'Brien. Learn some things. He's a politician. No basketball. It's like a championship for NBA. So probably not Aztec and Zany. So could be NBA Finals. So sorry to hear that. Oh, sad, or look that up. House in Milan. Nope. An I. Insane. Daft. That could be sent. That could be Incan. Label for a pile of submissions. Maybe. Like some who take testosterone. Trans. Gag order. TMI. Random. Random walk. Okay. I. Caramba. Abel. There it is. Oh man. House of Milan. Juana. Priori. A priori. Senorita. Or. Armun. Is it House in Milan? Like a fashion house, maybe? Armani? Ay caramba, Armani, Ines. And this could be Sun and Flores. Flores. Hey! Wow, a lot of things went into place there. Ay caramba, and Armani is fashion house. LBS. I have to look that up. Josh, okay. Automaker, yeah. Trojan War. Had to be more confident trying to crash sites. Burrow is interesting. Yoga class, yeah. Careened. Okay. Got all the way there. Needed a few helping hints. What is LBS? LBS. Land speed record or something? Oh, pounds. Pounds. Their weight. Dang. Who cares about the cheetah? It's not their speed. Yes. Ah, curses. Having ears pricked. Wow, look at that. That horse, yeah. Beware of computer geeks bearing gifts. A Trojan horse constructed with circuit boards and electronic communicates. Okay. Yeah. Already has a byline on 16 prior grids. Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. Specialized in the tough ones. All were tough. Yeah. Off the top of my head, yep. I had to search a few. Oh, I forgot. Yep. Aw, man. Yep. Fairy Tales and the Huns. Shrek turns out to trace his origin to a 1990 book. A fun fact. Okay. Random Walk. Yeah, that's fun. Ball 2 is good. Tightrope. Yep, and Careened. Yep. Doing the stuff this weekend. The tough ones. Since adopted more sane version control strategies, yes. Good stuff. Okie doke. That was good. Street Warrior, or Street Fighter and Road Warrior. This one was a little tough. Getting all of the Koti, yeah, that's tough. Failed this. Been getting like the tougher colors first recently. Yeah, and had trouble getting actually the blues. The Spangram was easy this time, and this was actually very enjoyable. But that spelling bee, that evil spelling bee, horde, cohort, like horde, the archic, the ick as an ending is interesting. Hordic? Is that, no, hordic, but something like that. Don't know. Well, that will remain a mystery. But pretty good Saturday. Able to get them all done. That wasn't crazy long, around tend to be an hour, but it can vary. Cool, nice. There we go. That was a Saturday. We'll see if we get this later in the day.